Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're gonna be taking a look at the game between Team Liquid and FNATIC. But this game is like a month old, so I hope you don't mind that. It's just the only one I found which had FNATIC in it, which was kind of decent. And since I today want to tell you my FNATIC stories, which now let me actually rephrase that. Like, it's not so much FNATIC stories, it's more like a FNATIC history lesson. I don't know. I know a lot about this team. I probably know more about this team than anyone else except for the team. And I can tell you a bunch of funny stories, but those don't always have me involved. Like, they are also part of it. It's just about FNATIC. So yeah, anyways, I promised I would do that, and that's what we're gonna do today. Also, we got a game against Team Liquid in the Dreamleague, which is actually looking pretty interesting. Like, that's why I picked it. It's a month old, but it's not like there have been any balance changes since then, so who cares, really. Now I stick English, try again. I skipped the picking phase at first because, well, it's boring. I don't like it. I don't like watching it. I don't like looking at that. I think it's really fucking lame. I don't really think I can analyze it. So I was like, screw that. We're gonna skip it. And yeah, so basically that's what's going on. And let's go ahead and take a look at these teams really quickly before we get into anything else, right? We've got the Lycan going up against that Axe with the Visage supporting. I like Lycan in the lane a lot. I've actually been experimenting with that myself, and it's quite fantastic. The hero's really powerful. I actually always thought Lycan was more for jungler, but as it turns out, he's one of those heroes that can jungle, but are also really, really good in the lane. Like Ursa. Like, I guess, Legion Commander, right? So, yeah, I'm actually pretty cool with this. And then we've got, of course, the usual tri-lane going on with the Visage and the Disruptor supporting. Oh, poor little fellow being the error. The error. It's not error. Screw that. It's the error. Look, if you would just add that, like in front of your name, it's not fly, it's the fly. Come on, that's cool. Oh well. Oh, actually, it appears we're gonna have a gank up here. Smoke incoming. Okay, Bane, he's got the sleep ready. Sleep is coming out onto Disruptor. No tail, probably going down right here. Miss taunt. That taunt was a little pointless, but in the end it didn't matter. Yeah, Enchantress just completely overpowering with her damage. So poor No Tail didn't stand a chance really. In the meantime, we do have Honey going up against Luna against TC. On that, Luna versus a Naga Siren, which Naga Siren, she usually gets played as a support. She's a fantastic carry though, so I really don't mind that. Meantime, oh, actually Visage taking a lot of damage, nukes down the Enchantress, and Enchantress will get picked off by the Disruptor. He's also getting chased down though, so that's kind of a peculiar situation. Naga Siren coming in though with the double damage. Hell yeah, one more hit. No Tail finishes him off, and well, Axe doesn't really stand a chance. He's gonna taunt. He's gonna try to make something happen. But the triple kill! No Tail! Going back to his carry days. Well, that was just fantastic. So, and in the meantime, we do have a Clockwork and the Batrider at the bottom lane. Yeah, nothing too exciting going on down here. I really don't think this lane is gonna see like any huge amounts of action. Like, you can clearly tell the Clockwork is going for the Rocket Flare. He's maxing that out. That's saying, yeah, we're not gonna fight here. Let me help out my team. Or like, let me be a little bit more annoying. But the thing is, Batrider can't really initiate on him because the Power Cogs are gonna push him away. And Clockwork can't really initiate on the Batrider because he's gonna die. So that's really, I believe there's gonna be a really, really passive lane. And actually, look at these guys. Going for the roaming. I like that. I like that a lot. That's actually really neat. And no, and yeah, the smoke is popped again. Oh my god, No Tail. No, he got a triple kill now, so he's got boots, which I guess is something. And the sleep not getting used, and it is not even necessary. These two, they just don't really want to help him, I feel. And I can't really judge them because it's so difficult. Enchantress at this point is about as powerful as two heroes. Because of those stupid little creeps, right? They just can't fight it. How? Right? Like, what do you want them to do? That Hellbear Smasher is gonna beat up the Visage, and Visage can't do much about it. Actually, he's gonna try to get away, uses the movement speed buff. But the enchant coming out, and he's gonna go down. That pressure is fantastic, but in the meantime, it appears that actually the Luna got picked off. Well, I guess that's nice. Disruptor now roaming. Because, well, top lane is not going too well. Actually, Lycan is doing okay, so yeah. Oh, let's stop with all of this too. No, I can't speak! God damn it! Look, my brain isn't working yet, it's early. Oh, actually, the Song of the Siren coming out. I wonder if anything's gonna happen from this. Taunt? Okay, yeah, Axe might go down. Axe is definitely going to go down. Actually, no, Axe is still alive! But Trixie picks him off, and now Enchantress in a bit of trouble, in a really, really awkward situation. She will go down. She is dead. Yeah, her demise is imminent. And in the meantime, actually, Naga Siren. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Oh, way too sexy. Is that still his name, or is he just way too now? I don't know. Way too sexy got picked off by the Naga. Because he disconnected. Oh, that hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. Now let me go ahead and do something really quick, because we really don't need to be in the pause. Let me go ahead and skip through it. But I don't want to spoil how long the game is, because that's spoilery. That's boring. Nobody wants... Holy shit! I'm on 8 times speed now. What the fuck? Well, this is a pause if I've ever seen one. Huh. Can we... Ah, okay, he's back. Here we go. Here we go. I still think they should implement... Oh! Up! Ah! Here we go. It's difficult to press the right button. They should still implement an option that allows you to just skip pauses and replays, right? Like, I totally get that they should be recorded, because at some points they might be important to figure out, like, something that happened in a tournament, or they might be interesting in certain situations. But that right there is just like, nah, I really don't need that. I really don't. Can we just skip it? Oh well, it's annoying to do it manually. So, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of history of FNATIC. So, let me actually go ahead and go back to the very beginning. You need to know that FNATIC started in Heroes of Newerth. And Heroes of Newerth was actually, I believe, the first game in the genre that Notail played. I believe I read something like that somewhere, or he said it in an interview, I don't know. But Notail started with Heroes of Newerth, so he actually didn't play Dota 1 before that. Which is interesting, right? And he was one of those pop stars that just ended up becoming really popular in the high bracket ranked playing field, and as such eventually got picked up by FNATIC. And it wasn't really that he got picked up by them, it's that they formed as a team of 5. And the cool thing about FNATIC was that they never changed rosters. Like, it was always the same roster. Always the same. They always had the same players. And that is something that was very unusual at the time. And I still believe it is to this day. That most teams actually tend to get into drama. And then they swap players around. And it's just really, really awful for their synergy in terms of players and moral. And like all of that. Morale. I think that's how you say that. Anyways. But FNATIC actually always had the same players. But... these weren't the players. Like, these right here are not the players FNATIC originally had. It wasn't Fly, Notail, Trixie, Era, Hani. That's not it. Actually, Fly, Notail, and Trixie are the only ones that are left from the original FNATIC. The original FNATIC didn't have Era, and it didn't have Hani. So, what does that mean? Well, the original FNATIC had 2 other players. One of them was called Fresh Pro, and the other one was called Nova. Now, Nova, I believe to this day, was one of the best support players to have ever graced this entire genre. Because he was the kind of guy that would sacrifice everything. Everything to get his team going. Like, he would literally just sit there and be like, well, I got brown boots, better get some wards. It's just like, yeah, he was fantastic. He was really fucking good, right? For some reason, he always managed to take the damage that the carries otherwise would. It was highly impressive. And there's actually another interesting thing about Nova. Nova is Oh, actually, execute coming out, axe. Actually, I'm really happy to see an axe in a competitive game. I don't know. I didn't expect that. Oh, the taunt! Look at this! Oh my god, the executes! Holy shit! That was awesome! He will go down though. Actually, will he? He's still got a lot of movement. Nah, he's dead. That was fantastic though. Holy shit. But Heroes of New Earth never was a big game, right? Like, it just wasn't. It just wasn't. What was supposed to be the biggest tournament of its history ended up being like 18,000 viewers on stream because it was terrible. And before that, well, I think the highest viewer count we ever got was like 100k. And that was during DreamHack. Now DreamHack was basically our international, right? That's what it was. It was our international. We didn't have anything big, we didn't have our own large tournaments, but DreamHack was kind of an opportunity to really get everybody involved, and it was, yeah, to us it was basically an international. Now, FNATIC won every DreamHack they participated in, every single one of them. They decimated them all. Actually, oh, poor Nute getting picked off right here. Oh, the Cogs, they're gonna push them around a bit. Yep, mana burn coming out, but it doesn't seem like they actually want to follow up on this. But yeah, they won every DreamHack they participated in. I believe they participated in 3. They crushed all of them. Like, it wasn't even nice. They destroyed DreamHack. It just wasn't pretty. And then they started playing Dota instead, and didn't, of course, didn't participate in DreamHack anymore because they weren't playing the game any longer. Nova, however, didn't change with them to Dota. Nova got himself a new team and participated with that one in DreamHack and won again. Nova is kind of a legendary player in Heroes of New Earth because he is the only one to have won every single DreamHack he has participated in. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. Imagine a player that won every international. Yeah. But I don't know, it's just a little fun side note. Another fun side note on Nova is that I actually... Look, I used to do the series called Chatting with the Pros, which, let me give you the pitch to it. The pitch to it was, I ask a competitive players all the questions like a regular player would ask him, right? And I actually think it is one of the best series I ever made, and I think it is really, really fantastic, and I'm sad that it isn't, that I can't keep going with it any longer. Oh, what's going on right here? Nah, Axe is probably gonna be fine. Look at freaking Enchantress. That hero's so nasty. Nasty, nasty. Terrible. And, oh, Enchantress probably gonna go down right here, though. Ugh. Yeah, Disruptor's also not very nice. But yeah, I actually did Chatting with the Pros, and we did an interview, and we talked to each other. I think that was fantastic. If I could bring it back, I would. But it's just so impossible to actually get in contact with any of the competitive players. I might have to try again. Like, my channel is actually getting reasonable, like, is at a reasonable size where they might care. But I thought that was a really interesting series, and it actually had a great reception at the time, so might try to bring it back, actually. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a really good... Anybody interested in that? Like, that's the pitch. That's what it was. I ask a competitive player, one of the best players in the world, all the questions a regular player would ask him, right? Not just the questions that other competitive players care about, right? Or players that really, really are involved in a competitive scene. No. I ask questions like, why that hero? Right? That's the kind of idea, and it's actually, I think it's a really cool concept, and I think I can do it well. Whatever. But after I did those, I always challenged them to a one-on-one. But to make it fair, I picked both heroes. And I actually won against Nova. There's a video on the internet where I win a 1v1 against one of the best players in the world. Now, mind you, I was playing the single most broken hero in the game at the time, but who cares? I still won! Oh, man. Actually, oh my god, that song with the siren with the disruptor is just insanely good, isn't it? Bane grips the Lycan. Lycan trying to get something done. He's actually just dropping at this point. Oh, the Enchantress. Is that hit gonna be enough? No, it's not. And the Battle Hunger will also not be, but this is such a messy fight. What's going on? Holy shit, Axe gonna charge in. Misses the execute though. And Disrupt is actually fine. How is nobody dead yet? Zeus! Make it happen! Oh my god. Don't tell me Clockwork is fine. He might be. No, he's not. He's dead. Okay, Clockwork is done. I guess that counts for something. Oh, here we go. Finally, everybody starts dropping. Oh, man. Naga also went down. Holy shit, that was insane for a second there. A crazy fight. Crazy fight. Anyways, that was Nova. Fresh Pro was an interesting fellow. I believe he actually stopped playing competitively after FNATIC split up. And we never heard of him again. But I feel like he's worth mentioning anyways, because he was a big part of FNATIC at the time, and he was really interesting. Because what made Fresh Pro so interesting is, imagine this: you're playing a hero that is very similar to Viva, okay? Not the exact same hero, but very similar in kind of playstyle and concept. They are not the same, but you get the idea, right? Oh, you can't taunt those? I didn't even know. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Anyways, but yeah, so Madman is what the hero was called, and very similar to Viva. I believe so. I believe so. Oh, actually, holy shit, this game is amazing. I shouldn't have picked this one. I should have picked a slower one. Oh my god, what is even happening? Look at these team fights. They're just freaking awful. Naga Siren taking a bit of damage. Another Impetus is gonna do it, but it's not enough. How does nobody die in those fights? Axe got a blink. Axe is ready to blink. He blinks into a power cock though, gets pushed away, taking a bit of damage. Mana burn of course being huge, and he will go down. Visage manages to deal the damage to do so. Actually, Visage will get picked off by the Urn Charge in the meantime. And, oh, Fluff and Stuff diving far too deep into their lines. And actually, that was a 3-4-2 for FNATIC. Well, they did win that fight. That is surprising. I didn't really expect that. But hey, that's neat. Man, these fights are pretty awesome, actually. Like, I don't know what's happening, but that makes a good fight. Oh, man. But yeah, imagine somebody's playing Viva, and the items he buys go along the lines of like Force Staff and Ooze and Mecha. And he does that like every game, and he always makes it work. Like, he doesn't make it work like once, but every single fucking game. And it's not a case of it's working okay. No, it's a case of holy shit, this is actually really fucking good. But if anybody else ever tried it, and believe me, they did, they would just feed horribly. Imagine that kind of player. Fresh Pro didn't give a fuck about standards. He just did what he felt like doing, and for some reason it worked. Fresh Pro was one of the funnest players to watch, like ever. He's amazing. Really, really cool guy. Hilarious. And also he was funny on the forums, so. Yeah, I liked Fresh Pro. Fresh Pro was really cool. Oh, Clockwork probably gonna go down right here. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Song of the Siren. I believe they're just gonna use that to retreat. Though they are ahead in numbers. Like, they've got more players around, and I don't know, they just don't want to fight, I guess, with the Luna ultimate up and everything. But oh, Lycan. Oh, Lycan, yeah, you're going down. Activates the ultimate. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. Not gonna happen. Well, Batrider is an amazing hero. I think we all know that. Oh man. So that kind of establishes the old FNATIC team, I guess. Fresh Pro was fun. I still like him. I don't know if he's playing any games right now, but he was a really cool guy. And another thing that was slightly different is that actually Fly. Wait, can I? Oh, whatever. Actually, Fly wasn't called Fly back then. He was called Bot. He changed his name for some reason. I guess he didn't like Bot anymore. But let me tell you about FNATIC as a team. Like, how did they play? They played. They played like in a definite way. Now, this does not make sense, but let me actually explain what that's supposed to mean. What FNATIC played was the way to play. Like, that's it. That's just what was going on at the time, right? What FNATIC played is how you played. There was nobody that was gonna argue with that. Oh wait, did I actually turn off Fog of War right here? Well, how did I do that? Okay, here we go. But yeah, that was what was happening. What FNATIC played was what was played. So, for example, FNATIC introduced tri-lanes into Heroes of New Earth. And back then everybody was like, I don't know about this. And then FNATIC won like every fucking game. Like they never lost a game. And I'm not kidding. Like not even a single one. They dominated everything. And then everybody was like, I guess these are good. Let's play tri-lanes. And then everybody did. And they introduced heroes. They introduced Kunkka to the competitor scene. And actually Trixie was playing him a lot. And as they continued playing Kunkka, it actually got to a point where if a team gave them Kunkka, the game was just over. Like they couldn't win against this. Nobody won against Kunkka. But then other teams tried Kunkka and they just couldn't make him work. They just couldn't make him work at all. But whenever they did exactly the same things FNATIC did. Right? They just copied their strategies. That's all they did. And another hero they introduced was called Pandemonium. And that guy was actually considered to be rather shit. Nobody ever used him because everyone was like, that's not a good hero. That's not a good hero. Then Bot, or Fly, started playing him. And he used a certain item build and a specific skill build that was still used 3 years later. And was still called the Bot build. Because that was the way to play the hero. Like you didn't do anything else. He was the one who kind of came up with that, and he was the one who introduced it to the competitive scene. And nobody ever played that hero differently ever again, because that's how you played Pandemonium. That's just it. Oh, that taunt only hits 2 heroes, and actually a Fiend Script kind of dealing a bit of damage to the Naga. Naga might be dead, might also be fine. I'm not entirely convinced what's happening to her, but it appears she is fine. In the meantime, we do have 2 kills for FNATIC actually. I don't know how and why, but it appears Luna dove really deep into their base, and no Axe might be in a bit of trouble. Do we have a net? No, Naga's not even anywhere close, but the glimpse is coming out, and it appears that that's going to be enough to take down the Axe. Yeah, it surely is. And no tail, really low, but no. But no, I guess that's fine. So yeah, that's what they did with tri-lanes. But then they saw everybody else is playing tri-lane. So they introduced a new strategy called the 2-2-1. Which is pretty damn it's pretty damn obvious what it was, right? It's you send 2 into the offlane, you send 2 into the not offlane. You send 2 into an easy lane, right? Against the solo laner of the enemy team who was tri-laning. You send 2 into the mid, and then you send 1 solo against the tri-lane. Oh! Batrunner picks up the edges! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's awesome! He's gonna go down right here, though. But I believe he should be able to blink away. Wait, where does he respawn? Oh, up there, okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. In the meantime, Visage gonna get picked off. And well, that Roshan didn't really work out for them at all. I kind of did, but not really. It was okay-ish. It was okay-ish. Anyways. But they introduced that 2-2-1 style, and then everybody played that, right? It's just like, for fuck's sake, can you, like, come on teams, come up with something of your own. And then they did 1-2, 1 in the jungle, and 1. That's what FNATIC did next. And then everybody was playing that. It's just like the Heroes of New of Metagame wasn't the Heroes of New of Metagame. It was the freaking whatever the hell FNATIC feels like metagame. It was ludicrous. And I'm not making this shit up. That was what actually happened. It's insane. Oh my god! That Clockwork, those cogs! Hell yeah, Disruptor ultimate picks him off! And now Axe just sitting there getting murdered. That was amazing! Trixie! Trixie, you freaking god amongst mortals! That was awesome! Holy shit! What an amazing power cogs. What an amazing power cogs. But yeah, that was actually what the metagame at the time was. The metagame was whatever the hell FNATIC felt like playing. Kind of sad, but it's just the team was so dominant that nobody could do anything about it. And what was the point of trying to challenge them if you can't win? Right? So they were just like, I guess if we can't beat them, join them. That was the mentality. Because you couldn't beat them. So join him. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, actually, Batrider gonna get picked off right here. Now there are actually a lot of cases where players were known for specific heroes. So for example, Nova at the time was very much known for his Crystal Main, and honestly, if you gave him that hero, like, it was almost like you gave them another solo hero. It was insane, because all of a sudden he ran around with BKB Blink, and you're like, what? How did he even do that? And he wasn't taking away money from his carries, right? Or No-Tail, actually. No-Tail used to be a mid player, and that's what he did, right? No-Tail was their mid. And that's it. That's it. That's what he did. He was sent into the mid, and that's where he played. And he was known for 2 heroes. The first one being a Shadow Fiend, because he won games with that. The second one being a Shadow Shaman. So he was really all about the shadows. But the thing about Shadow Shaman was that I very clearly remember one game where an enemy team was like, okay, fuck this shit. We're gonna gank that Shadow Shaman, right? Fuck No-Tail. He constantly wins games for them. We can't deal with the tri-lane anyways. Like, we're gonna lose against that. So fuck it. We're going 1-3-1. We're gonna beat the shit out of No-Tail. We're gonna try to take away that key player. And then we are just gonna, like, we're gonna go from there. What happened wasn't that. What happened was that No-Tail went like 6-0 in 3 minutes. And that's not because they ganked him horribly. Well, they kind of did. But also because they just couldn't kill her. Like, they just couldn't do it. He had so many big plays, and he always like hacks. Then he used his stupid shackles, right? And he always kept them in the exact right position. And they just couldn't kill him. They just couldn't kill him. They just couldn't do it. And then they just gave up like 15 minutes, and they were like, okay, you win. It's fine. So that was a hilarious game. But No-Tail was actually one of those players, again, where it got to a point where give him a specific hero, right? Give him hero X, and you might as well not play. Because you will lose. It's just done. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. It's not going to happen. Give him Shadow Shaman, and you will lose every single game. Because he was insanely good at that hero. Like, he got Blink Aghanim's Refresher, like 35 minutes into the game or something, right? And what he did is he was just like, well, I'm gonna run up to your base, drop down both, that's your barracks, fuck you. And then he left again. It's just like, how do we even stop him? Like, how do we even fight him? It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It just does, nothing works. We can't beat him. We never can. It is insane. Why? Oh man. Oh man. So yeah. By the way, we're like 26 minutes into the video. Leave a rating, bitches. Press that like button. Oh man, I know I'm hyping out because of FNATIC, but I just like the guys a lot. It was so fascinating to see all of that happen. And it's just, the thing about them was just they were so fucking good, and their teamwork was amazing. Like, it was, I still believe like they are probably really damn good. Like, they're one of the top tier teams, of course. But they are just, it's not the same really, because they aren't as dominant. But then again, like, the competitive field is much stronger today than it was back then. So yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So what else is there? Well, I told my bottle story. I don't think I want to tell that one again. I guess I could just, this one right here. I won this bottle playing against FNATIC in a 1-on-1. And not a 1v1, in a 2v2. It was my signed Steel Series hardware that I won. I told that story yesterday. Go back and watch that video if you want to. It's right at the beginning. Right at the beginning. Oh man, there were some other ones. I just can't come up with them right now. I just can't think of them. Oh well, it's fine. We've already wasted far too much time on that. Let's actually take a look at the game, right? Let's actually take a look at the game. Like, if I come up with some more of them, I'm gonna tell them to you at a later date. I guess this was more for FNATIC, like, history video, wasn't it? Like, that's what they used to do, and that's why they were just so... Why? To me, they are just one of the craziest teams in the competitive history of any game ever. It's kind of like Kang, right? Like with the King of Smash. They were the kings of that particular game. They were the kings of Heroes of New Earth, which was insane. Absolutely insane. In the meantime, we do have some items going around, so let's take a look at that. We do have Bane with a mecha. Got BKB, Blink, Force Staff. Yeah, the usual on the Badge Rider. He actually got himself TP boots, which is really interesting, but I mean, why the hell not? Enchantress got her Aghanims, which is really good. She's gonna deal a ton of damage now. Axe. Just going for the usual axe shenanigans, being tanky, being an annoying cunt, using that Blade Maid to return damage and then executing people. And Luna, of course, got her BKB. Yasha is now going for the Manta style. Actually got the Manta style, so yeah, that's fantastic. In the meantime, Visage is looking at a Medallion. Is getting really close to his Aghanims, actually. He's like 1,000 gold away. So that's pretty fantastic. We do have a Disruptor with an Aghanim. Surprisingly enough, wow, that's actually really fantastic for him. Yeah, that's really neat. That is really neat. In the meantime, a Sleep is coming out somewhere. Yeah, on the Badge Rider. Badge Rider's probably really just gonna get picked off right here. He doesn't really stand a chance. And well, I guess that's that. Clockwork, he got himself an Aghanims too. Man, they really like the Aghanims. That is fantastic. And then we've got Lycan with that big Necromonicon, which is of course an amazing item to see in general. And the Lincolns on the Naga. Naga doing surprisingly not well. She will get a Manta style though, so I guess that is nice to have. But I kind of expected a little bit more from her, I've got to admit. But then again, she has been having a good game, but not like a crazy good game. In terms of, oh, Liquid is actually ahead by a lot. Experience not so much, but gold a decent amount, like almost 10k. Almost 10k gold ahead, that's really fucking good. How are the GPMs looking? Wow. Yeah, they are leading this by a lot. That Lycan is really not doing too well. Oh, what was I saying about the Naga? No, actually, man. She got a oh, I didn't see the diffuser. She got a diffuser? She just bought that, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that about the Naga. Naga actually got pretty good farm. And, yeah, so, but Lycan, however, is not doing too well. Well, that's pretty obvious, right? The Necromonicon 30 minutes in is good. It's just, is it good enough? Probably not. Like, you probably need something else. But I think if you're not gonna have too much money in the early game, right, then you're probably best off investing it into a Necromonicon, maybe a BKB too. Because that's gonna really, really help you a ton. And those minions, they are always strong. Like, Necromonicon is always gonna be amazing. Especially if you can burn through mana. And they've got some heroes. The Radiant does. They do have some heroes where I'm like, huh, you really need your mana. Like Enchantress, she tends to run out of mana through the Impetus spam. Axe, he wants to execute people, but wait, Lightnings? Oh, he wants to give that to himself. Oh, I get it, right? He wants to upgrade it and then apply it to himself so he can get those procs. I've got to admit, I'm not really a big fan of that. I think just getting an Assault Cuirass or something would be more beneficial to his team, but I suppose that's fine. In the meantime, Sleep is used somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where. Over here, okay, but we also got to fight down at the river, at the Roshan area. The Clockwork gets taken down, but so does the Bane, and actually the Luna too. So that was a really good trade for FNATIC, and they're now going in! Axe dropping! He doesn't have any mana left. He was another one of those heroes where I said, where I meant to say that. Yeah, he kind of needs his mana. Meantime, Badge Rider. Oh shit, Naga! That hero's so nasty. Shit! That was just not... Oh my god, she decimated him. That was mean as hell. Mean as hell. Luna actually bought back. I'm not very happy with that. I feel like that was a very hasty buyback. Like, she's not actually going to be able to make use of it. And as such, she just wasted a tremendous amount of money. It's not even that she can farm now, right? That's the thing. They changed that. So, she doesn't actually get any benefit from doing this. She's just wasted a ton of money, and that's actually gonna be a big deal. Because that GPM, that net worth she's got, right? Oh wait, where is it? Ah, over here, okay. But that net worth, she's actually lower than an Naga Siren, despite having a higher GPM. That's stuff like that buyback, right? So, I'm not happy with that. I feel like if you're gonna... wait, what did I do? Did I just... How do you do that? Oh, cool. I didn't even know you could. Oh, that's fantastic. What's the hotkey for that? Huh. Oh, well, Naga Siren is now actually ahead too. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like buybacks are something that you only use if you really need to, right? You don't just casually buy back. What the hell? You use a buyback if you know you can make something happen. If you're like, I'm not sure, then don't. You're probably gonna regret it. And I'm pretty sure that Luna right now is sitting there and it's just like, ah, shit. Why did I do that? Right? So yeah. Meantime, Axe going for the light. I don't like the lightnings. I guess he wants to use them for farming too, but just get an assault cuirass or maybe a vanguard. I don't know. Like tank up a little. Yes, you deal a tiny amount of more damage, but like the hugest part of the Maelstrom is lost on you. So what's the point really? I don't know. Meantime, tower just gets absolutely destroyed. They do have that insane amount of summons, right? And with the Lycan Howl, that is just ludicrously powerful. Like all of the illusions get it, the wolves get it, the birds get it. That's really strong. That is really, really strong. And yeah, I don't know how you stop that, because like you don't really want to initiate on it. You don't really... I don't know. You don't really want to do anything. You just kind of want to sit there and be like, ah, let's just hope they don't kill us. I guess we are just dead if they feel like it. So yeah. But Fly now also got his Aghanim Scepter. So yeah. And meantime, top lane. Lycan actually gonna... Yeah. Poor guy. He does have the edges though. So yeah, they're not gonna pursue him at this point. They could. But it's just risky because that, not Aghanims, that Aegis buys him time and buys his team time to come around. And as such, it's just risky to go in. And risks are something I don't believe they are huge fans of right now. And as you can see, like their gold difference is dipping. And they're actually behind on experience now. Wow, look at these. It's not over until it's over, people. It never is. Wait, what did I... Really? Who killed her? Disruptor. Holy shit. That is huge. That is so huge. Oh man. If only these guys were in the mid right now, they could just push. Luna can't buy back. First of all, she doesn't have the money. Secondly, she just can't. It should still be on cooldown. And... yeah. She's dead for so long. That is huge. That is absolutely enormous. Also another downside to the buyback, right? Like you don't actually save the death time. You're still dead. It's just at a later time. So, I feel like that one buyback actually made a huge difference this game. Tower goes down. They just can't stop this. Look at that. Look at that, especially not with the Luna down. And they might just go for the barracks. Luna's still down for another 20 seconds. Holy shit, tons of illusions coming out. The birds are ready. The tower is just dropping. It's just dropping. Look at this. Okay. Yeah, the tower's done. This tower's going down. That's for sure. They're trying to keep them away. Oh, the blink. The initiation coming out. The grab. Lycan getting pulled into their midst. And he will get... Oh, Fiend's Grip. But the Song of the Siren. Keeping all of them calm, keeping all of them down. It's just not enough to save the Lycan though. In the meantime, Batrunner trying to chase them down. Trixie, oh, hook shots away. And as such, I believe they should be fine. Those power cogs. Well, that's kind of funny. Well, that's kind of funny. Well then. It's not over yet. Like, they didn't even lose the barracks. So I guess they should be fine, but... And, well, they also got a kill onto Lycan. It's just... That was a big hit. Losing that Luna. I'm just not happy with her. TC, step your game up, will ya, son? What you're bringing right here, it's just not what you should be bringing. It's not good enough. Your team needs more than this. Your team needs you to be at your best. And, oh, Batrider taking a bit of damage. It's going in. But... there's nobody around, really. Doesn't really want to fight. He's got himself a Ghost Scepter, which I think is a fantastic choice. That's actually really cute. Really, really cute. They got a lot of physical damage, so why the hell not? It's basically 4 seconds of immunity. And, well... Huh. They... Doesn't seem like they want to fight. No. No, they're just gonna fall back. I guess their plan right here is to get that Luna farmed. To get that Luna... Yeah, just get her farmed, I guess. There's not much else to it. They're just gonna get her money. And hope that she can carry it. Which of course is reasonable, because Luna... She is probably the one carry you want while playing against a team like this. Right? And you want Luna to clean out the walls, the illusions, freaking birds. Like, she can't do that very easily. Her glaives are damn powerful, and... I don't know. Like, that's gonna carry them a long way, but... She just doesn't have the money. Net worth. Again. She's so much behind now. So much behind. Man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. If she can get that butterfly, though, that butterfly is gonna be huge. Butterfly is an amazing item. It's really, really good. And it's gonna help them a lot. Well, is she actually gonna get all the last hits? Cool. I was a little worried about that. I don't know, I personally don't like using the meta style like that. It's just like, I don't know, I can hit them myself. And it's not like you're farming right now. It's not like you're doing anything. In the end, you just use the meta style cooldown, used a bit of mana for rather nothing. But hey, I'm criticizing really minor things now. Really, really minor. In the meantime... Nah. It doesn't seem like anyone wants to make something. Oh, actually! Naga, going on to the Batch Rider. Batch Riders. This might end up being... Oh, Batch Rider's done. Yeah, Batch Rider's dead. Meantime, Enchantress caught with the Clockwork. Clockwork getting Fiend Script. And Luna. Luna putting out a ton of damage. Actually picks off 2 heroes. And, well, that's 2 very significant kills. Meantime, Visage getting chased down. She does have another enchant. Can she get it? Does she need it? Probably not, no. No, she doesn't. But in the meantime, top barracks taking a bit of pressure. Just some creeps, though. Announces as per usual, just like, the top barracks are dying! It's just like it took 1 damage. No, they aren't. Oh, man. The top barracks have been killed. No, they haven't. Stop it. Oh well. So the barracks are taking... not actually the barracks, the tower is taking a lot of damage right here. They got a Necrobook of their own. Who does have that? Enchantress? No. Wait, did they claim somebody? No, the BKB cancelled that. Bane? Who does have that? Axe? Luna? It's not Luna. Badger? Wait. Who? What? Oh my god, the birds! Holy shit! The birds actually did it, I cannot believe that. I'm still trying to figure out who got that. Who got that Necrobook? I can't see one. Did she just like dominate one of the creeps? I guess that makes sense. Does that work? No, you can't do that, can you? Huh. Well, I guess I'm just confused. Maybe I just didn't spot everything right. Which very well might be the case. Because I'm terrible. Oh. The sleep coming out. Batch Rider. Caught. Oh my god. Again. But they didn't do it right. He will get glimpsed back into it. But the axe! The big taunt! He's just gonna get murdered though. Dealt a really, really good amount of damage. But he's still dead. And now Enchantress going down the bridge. They're just too much. Bane halfway dead. It's probably gonna be done rather soon. Oh, Naga Siren. Gonna use the illusions. She's still gonna go in. Picks off that stupid little Bane. And now it's just the Luna. She doesn't stand a chance. She's going down. Is she? No, she's actually holding her ground. The lifesteal really, really coming in big time. But is it enough? It's not enough. It is not enough. She doesn't deal the damage. Like, she needs her butterfly. And she needs it now. even want to have the slightest chance. But that was a huge fight. They only lost one hero, got 4 kills. It's too much. I don't think they can actually come back from this now. Well, they are still ahead in gold. I cannot believe that. Wait, what? How does this even make sense? What a game! I was sure FNATIC was gonna be ahead. But they aren't. Holy shit! Well, the top barracks are taking a ton of damage though, and they actually... Oh, taunt. And Axe, using all the lightnings to clean out everything. He is completely out of mana though. Yeah, the poor fellow. Especially on a hero like Axe, a hero that really needs mana. That sucks. That really does suck. Well, Roshan in the meantime. He's gonna be the next target for FNATIC. And with that dash, it's not really gonna be much of a problem. Not like it could possibly have been a problem at all, but... Oh man, Lycan, he will get that Aegis. I believe. No, the cheese. The Aegis goes to the Naga. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I actually don't really like the Aegis that much on the Lycan. Because the hero's so reliant on the ultimate, right? And if you don't have the ultimate on the Lycan, it's just like, he's not really that useful. He's like, yeah, I can do things, but I'm not really doing them that well. So, I like giving him the cheese much more, because then he can just use the ultimate whenever he feels like it and activate the cheese whenever he needs to. I feel like that's a better way to go about it. So yeah, I like that. I like that decision a lot. It's those tiny things, right? Those tiny things go a long way. And well, Drums of Endurance, Mentor Style, well, she doesn't seem to have anything new. She got a lot of money saved up though. I wouldn't be surprised if she just tosses the face boots for like TP boots sometime soon. Or maybe changes the drums for... I guess a butterfly is what comes next, right? Like that's what you buy next on this Naga. She went for... No, she's a carry Naga, right? So she is obviously going for stats. And stats go a long way with illusions. So a butterfly would really be the next thing that sounds reasonable. I guess the only thing that could give a larger general amount of stats would maybe be Skadi, but she already got an attack modifier, so that doesn't seem too reasonable. That doesn't seem too reasonable at all. Man, this top lane, I still cannot believe that this barracks. It's just the range barracks, but the thing about the range barracks, right, is that even though you didn't lose the big barracks, which is of course the melee one, and that's the one that matters, these range creeps are still gonna be enough to constantly apply pressure to the top lane and threaten the kill of the melee barracks. Now, once the melee barracks go down, first of all, you've got like even a huge amount of pressure. But the worst part is actually that you don't get money from that lane anymore. Like it gets cut down in half. It's like, god damn it. I really needed to farm, but I guess I can't farm these creeps. That's actually something that really is annoying to go up against then. One of the big reasons why these barracks are so important. And wait, what did the Naga buy? Oh, an Eagle Song. So, Honey's definitely going for that. He could get it, I think. If he sells his drums, which he obviously has to, unless he wants to give up the edges and then replace the edges with the butterfly, then he could get his butterfly right now. I mean, why the hell not? But I guess he doesn't want to do that. Look at all of this range pressure. That's the thing about towers. They don't regen HP. So every single hit they get in on a tower like this, that's a hit on a tower, right? Like if they can kill it like this. They don't need to slow down. Here we go. Tower's done. And they didn't even move into their base. Nobody was even anywhere close to the base yet. And oh, actually the range barracks halfway dead. Now right now is a fantastic time to fight, because these creeps are going to be pushing into the top lane. And if they force a fight now, actually the top lane is probably going to go down. Like the melee barracks will drop too. So, but no, they're definitely going to defend us. Yep. Now Batrider did reveal them. If they were paying attention to the top lane, Batrider did reveal that they are smoked up and that they are going for some kind of ganking adventure. I wonder what... This is actually really interesting. Bane gets revealed. And oh, that's a ward, but it's from the Radiant. So, Clockwork. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's ready. He's ready to go in. He wants them. He wants those kills. He is thirsty. Ah, misses the hook shot. Not too big of a deal. Only got a 12-second cooldown. Bad. Oh my god. This sleep. Hits 1 hero. 2. 1 hero. Enchantress activates her BKB. Taking a lot of damage, but it's sitting right inside of that Disruptor ultimate. Axe teleports in. He can't do shit. Disruptor goes down. Enchantress actually putting on a lot of pressure, but Luna will get picked off. She doesn't stand a chance. She got a butterfly, but it's just not enough. Meantime, it's just the Bane left, just the Badge Rider, and yeah, they're going to go down too. That was pretty much a flawless victory, and the GGs are coming out. They lost the Disruptor, but I mean, who cares really? I mean, who cares, right? So, that was that game. That was a long, but that was a good game. That was a really good. I actually kind of wish I didn't do that stupid storytelling and instead just commentated on the game. That was an interesting one. Oh well, whatever. Like, this video has been made and I don't have the time to make another one, so fuck it. Oh man. So, let's actually go ahead and do the giveaway really quick, right? Because that's what you're here for anyways. You don't watch these videos. Why would you? That's shitty. Nobody cares about these videos. So let me go ahead and determine the winner. As per usual. As per usual. I've got a number for you though. It's a 60. So that's easy. Armory. Giveaway. This right here. And it is. Here we go. Team Fortress 2 is epic. I don't think I can agree with that. It's kind of cool, but it's not epic. It's like, okay. I don't know. Not my type of game. But you get these claws for Sand King. Nothing too fancy, but if you want them, then that's fine. If you don't, then that's cool too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a rating. See you tomorrow and all of that. Cheers. I'm tired. I don't know if you noticed. I'm really tired actually. Like, I probably shouldn't. I don't care. I'm just giving you videos. So take it. Be happy. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Why did I put on the headphones? I don't know.